We begin our trip out east, departing from Vunda Marina and travelling up the coast to our old stomping ground at Nananu-I-Ra, before sailing southeast to Leluvia Island.
Leaving Vunda at sunrise.
Out of here, going cruising finally after sitting put for a while.
But we did have an amazing experience. We used yacht help and we had the mechanic turn up to start work before the prop stands were even off the boat, on the boat, and the travel lift hadn't let us out of the slings yet. So off to Nananu-I-Ra and out east. Big day of motoring.
How many nautical miles?
I think 70 today.
That's 70 today. Big day on the motor. The wind's the wrong way, but oh well.
Hopefully it's light.
It will
Fingers
be.
crossed.
Hopefully.
15 knots on the nose the whole way. That's about as good as you can hope for. El Capitan got a win! Woohoo! It's motoring or motoring up here, but this sure beats the 27 knots we had on this section last time.
A fish! A fish!
There he is!
A fish! A fish!
Mystery fish. I don't know what he is either. Woohoo!
Blast off!
Ha! Who picks a weather window like that? This is like the windiest spot in Fiji and we got it flat calm. What did you say it was, Steve?
1.8 knots.
Yeah! Cheers.
Cheers.
We made it.
We did. Back to
Nananu-I-Ra.
Nananu-I-Ra.
And we're due for a week of rain. How good?
Oh, you destroyed that.
I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful.
Heading east. Leluvia, here we come. What do you think, Mr. Watchon?
Yeah, we're cruising 5.5 knots and 10 knots breeze. Heading the right way, that's good.
So it's a little bit forward of the beam or sometimes upwind, but sailable. So woohoo! Winning. Not quite a sail. 6.8 knots of breeze is not quite enough. So we got the fiery stink box on. We're getting closer. That little island right off the bow in the distance there, that's where we're heading. Hopefully not into the rain squall. Woohoo!
We made it.
No.
Leluvia Island.
Not bad. The weather's a bit average, but the island is stunning. I can't wait to explore it.
Looks like a real tropical island.
Yeah. I reckon we can just tie it to the dock there.
We'll go and check out this place and see what it has to offer. May even get a beer.
Here's the sailors. Are these the pirates, are they?
Hi.
They had to go and pay respects to the chief to come to this island.
I'm not sure, but years
So there's no
ago,
chief on this island?
This guy's the chief on this island. You the chief, chief?
yeah.
Lunchtime. That's so cool.
We joined the Levu, a traditional Fijian meal cooked on hot stones underground.
Okay. Now on the other side. Wow. Oh, that's my first cover.
It's just
Do you want to turn now? It's your turn. Oh, that was cool though. I haven't done it before. So does not show the rain. Check out that light. I don't even know if it's going to get it.
So I've just been outside checking, and it's pretty impressive. There's a fork lightning hitting the water somewhere in front of us off the bow, and it's the first time that I wished the boat next to us had a taller mast. There's only 2 boats in the bay here, and a little bit nervous at this stage.
I went over the pier and they have actually tied it on with big ropes from the top of the main structure, because the whole thing is just like dong 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 dong, and you have to walk over it and then try and get in the tender, which is going up and down and in and out from the pier. I was like, this is the stupidest thing I've done in Fiji. What am I thinking? Anyway, I'm cold. Good morning, Mr. Watchhorn.
Morning.
It looks like a beautiful day, but I feel not for long. Do you know what the forecast is?
Not this windy.
Nah, it's gusting max 9 knots.
It's about 29 knots.
We got sunshine!
It's supposed to be raining.
Got an onshore breeze though. Fairly close to the reef. But we know where we are because I paddleboarded with the Navionics and made a track of the outline of the reef. I'm going to go and dive the mooring balls and just check them out, because we're happy where we're anchored, but every time it says it's 5 knots gusting 10, it blows up to 20 knots, and it's meant to be 5 gusting 10 southwest onshore tonight. Which is fine if that's what it is, but if it's 20 knots, that probably will stretch our chain out, and if we stretch our chain out, we'll have 8 meters of boat sitting on top of the reef. And that would not be a risk I even want to take. Option 1. Decent block, not very good quality rope, not long enough pickup line for us to put on the bow. Option 2, good block system, but that chain link down the bottom is very thin. It looks like it could give way at any moment, and we're in a much more exposed windy area here. Option 3, good block system, good chain system, good rope, and looks like it's got a pickup line. I've never seen so many squids. There must be like 50 squid here all in one little lot. I am in deep doo-doos with the husband, because after all that mooring ball looking, I didn't clearly check the direction we were going to swing that we were worried about for the very reason of going on the mooring ball. And there was a coral growing farm right behind the mooring ball if it were to go westerly or southwest, which is massive chicken wire structures in the shape of birdhouses to grow coral on, which means we didn't have enough draft to go over the top of them, and we were going to be sitting on top of their beautiful coral farm, so we had to move again. He's not happy. But the local guy over there gave us a tip on another good mooring board. Mr. Orange Shirt Man. Thank you! Coral reefs are undergoing environmental pressures due to rising water temperatures, pollution, and damage from natural disasters. Fiji is actively combating this with coral farming initiatives. This involves growing mother corals for about 2 years and then trimming 2 to 5 centimetre seed corals from the mother coral and planting them into concrete discs, woven into metal frames, where they are grown for 6 to 14 months and then replanted into natural restoration sites. Very happy with our mooring block. See, it's right there in the surface.
Not a bad spot.
Not bad. Good morning.
Morning. You've been up since 5.
4:45.
Way too early for me.
Nah, it's good. Good when it's like this. I'm up at 4:45 for a sunrise waka armour paddle with the yogi group.
Hot, one, and beautiful.
And now a very, very early morning paddle.
Oh, the clouds is pulling our view. Yeah. In Fiji we say Andra.
Andra! Drua are traditional vessels that were once the pride of Fiji. The Fijians would sail with precision, using the wind and constellations for direction.
Don't force yourself. If you're tired, relax. Good. Nice.
And we just saw a turtle in the water near the boat.
I love seeing turtles.
Well, the sun's finally come out after a couple of days of overcast conditions and pretty wet, squirrely winds and rain, but the sun's out now, and we've got a little Leluvia Island over here. Cute little island that we're parked up behind. Surrounded by reef.
It's just like the postcards.
Pretty cool spot.
We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes I need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell.
What have you done now?
Back
Show
with
us.
the same toe.
Oh, that's gnarly. Okay, quick, let's put butterfly stitches. I don't think that counts for plasters. Listen to all the birds.
Most birds have heard for ages.
Yeah. You don't get many birds around here. But it's time to move on, and our next stop is Makongai.